Hello YouTube, this is Christonian here, and we are playing Townseed. This is an Indie Showcase Rewind edition. Last time I covered Townseed was June 2nd, 2012. They were on 8-bit funding, trying to raise $8,000. They raised $6,100, and this is their newest version, point 1, finally. And I'll just show you what's changed so far. Shout out to Jeremy Walker, the one and only creator behind this game, and he's Canadian. So let's see if we can pumpkin pie. You can't top that. Let's begin our story with pumpkin pie. See if there's any badass hairstyle. Mullet, yes. Survivor outfit is fine. There is a butt naked outfit. And pumpkin pie go with orange flag. Sounds good to me.
There were whispers of rebellion.
Actual storyline.
Imperial justice came down without warning and without mercy. Whole towns were razed to the ground for offenses only imagined. Confused and broken, the accused scattered into the wilderness. With nowhere to hide, the only hope was flight. Many sailed for the one place that even justice would dare not follow, the land of monsters, from whence no man returns. Hell's Cradle, they called it, for even hell seemed a sanctuary. But the journey was treacherous, and many perished in the brine. Upon the sun-scorched shore, kissed by the bitter wind of freedom, precious few were led back into the light, guided by a strange fate. And who could say what would become of the desperate survivors?
Jeremy, if you're watching this, if you ever want a free voice, I would be willing to offer my voice for you. Hell's Cradle. The survivors. And we're in. So as you can see, we're starting off just on the beach, just like it showed. Whoa. See on the mini-map there on the bottom right, or the left of it? Looks like a graphics error or something. We'll just move my character away from that. You guys won't be able to see it. Hee hee hee. Okay, in this episode we are going to build ourselves a base again, a bonfire, workbench, and I'll show you further parts in the workbench. Let's actually, I think there's like kelp and stuff that we have to collect a little bit, just to show you some different builds. Different stuff we can craft now. I think that should be enough. So I'm just using my Xbox controller. You can also go, I think when we're actually in. There we go. So if you press back on the 360 controller, there's probably a real list here. Movements and controls, so WASD for people with keyboard. I'm using ABX, which is V, X, and F and R on the keyboard, and trigger for fight or work mode, E or Q on keyboard. And this is one of the few games that I actually get to, oh, yeah. So if you just press start now, it brings up the menu. Don't hold it, just press it once. You can see the map world is going to be humongous. And now you just go right, left, or down to see your other stuff. So over to our left, we have our resources. Right now we have 48 kelp, and that will keep getting added to. Our inventory is over here, and this shows what we're capable of building and stuff like that. I'm surprised kelp doesn't show up in there. and then our stats. So as our stats increase, it'll level up and show us there. So there we go. Get back to the overworld. And Jeremy put up a video about a week or two ago, and he said one of the easiest stuff to work with is deadwood. Deadwood actually falls down and gets chopped a lot easier. So that's what I'm looking for right now. If we can't find any in a good amount of time, there's something red over here that almost looks red. Oh, it's the stone. Cool. I'm just going to collect some of the stone because there are crafting now. Sandstone. So when we get our workbench established, we'll go from there. Okay. Let's back out to the overworld again. And I might, if I can't find a good spot for deadwood, I might just have to chop down the normal trees. Because it doesn't look like there's some deadwood here. Ooh, there's a deadwood spot up here. Because if I'm in the overworld and that spot's that big, then that means there's a lot of deadwood. Yay! And again, there's so many different kinds of trees, just like before. There's even more now, because there's been so many different builds since the last time I've covered it. He's probably gone through at least 3 or 4 builds. A lot of them have been optimization. So like there hasn't been as much content as you thought there would be added, but at least he's getting the story established and all that jazz. So I think we have more than enough wood to establish ourselves a little base. And I want to show the door too. There's doors now for your walls. Okay. So let's establish it out here in the swamp. We'll put a workbench here. And we can pan through, so we have a trail marker, a nook shook, a bonfire. We could establish ourselves a bonfire over here. We have a barricade net, and a windowed barricade. A barricade net is the actual door. So let's go here. Here. Oh, that's 3 designs. So I have to build. So there's our thing. Make our bonfire, which now allows us to be seen on the map. Maybe I'll stay on as long as a day and night cycle, because it actually has lighting effects now too. So I'm going to put one there. One there. One there. And I find that's a lot easier, and I'm not destroying my items on mistake again. Even though it did look like it was an option just back there. Also, he said if you get stuck in your design, there's a way to get out of it now. So as you can see, we're going into a night cycle here. And the light source is working. They have cool effects. We can also leave, and I'll show you. We'll go into the world map. And see, now that is on our map at all times. I can even bring it off screen. And, oh, I thought it actually stayed on screen. So that's different. I thought there was an arrow pointing where the bonfire was. Maybe a wrong interpretation on my part. Or it might be on the main map. But that's okay. You guys get to see what it looks like, and then you can explore. There it is. So it's on this map. So even though it's off screen, I can go exploring get some resources, and come back. So there we go. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. We only have 36 more. I think each barricade costs 12. And let's see if I can get myself stuck in... There we go. So see how I'm stuck? I can't get myself out. All you have to do now is press B and A and you're out. So that was a good solution for situations like that. Okay, let's see how we're doing now. Yeah, so we're out of wood. But let's go here, and I'll show you. So we have lumber. Tiag lumber produces pine, fir, spruce lumber, and sometimes pitch. Same thing, but now it's forest lumber, jungle lumber. Stones, you can clean cut heavy stones and sometimes get ore. Same thing, but just different stuff. So we have blocks. Stone ashlar, whatever that is, and stone cobble. Oh yeah, we can make roads and floors for our bases now. Here's rope, which is why I wanted to get the kelp. We have produces medicine, dry herbs. So if I produce that on this workbench, I can produce medicine, spices, toxin, and grain. Mineral refinery. You can use lime, salt, coal, and sometimes get gems. Metal refinery, gold, silver, iron, and sometimes gems. And clay, or sandstone, produces clay, quartz, pumice, and sometimes gems. And that's actually what we could do. Okay, so now, yeah, there we go. So, see, I'm producing quartz, pumice, clay, everything. Oh, bloodstone. And every time you hear that noise, it means I got something unique or over the normal quantity. So there we go. So that's good for now. Let's go back here. Actually, go back here. There we go. So I'm using the right analog to pan in and out through the designs. We're going to produce some rope and just go crazy. So we produce some fiber that time. See, and that's what it is bonus material. So let's say I'm pushing to make ropes, but every time fiber shows up, it makes a ding noise because that's extra. So we made some salt there, fiber. And then we're just going to have to get some more wood, and I'm going to establish ourselves a door. I don't have enough resources to complete this. So, let's see. I don't think it, didn't add anything to our repertoire of building, because that's just what we can do for now. So press once, and our stats don't seem to be going up, but that's okay. So we have bloodstone, clay, quartz, pumice, salt, rope, and fiber. And over on the inventory is still a weird thing, so I'm assuming it's just the alpha stuff. Also, you can still destroy, so if you just press Y, see it just explodes, kind of thing, and you don't get any resources. And I'll just try to finish off these walls here and a door, and we'll call it an episode, and that'll be our flashback for now. If he starts adding citizens and stuff like that, like other survivors, or anything else that could be like a very dramatic change to the gameplay of this, then I'll make another video. Because I do like the idea. It has many possibilities, And it already looks pretty good. It just needs more development. Okay, so let's build down. We have 60 wood this time, so we should be good for a while. Unless the door needs a lot, but I don't think it does. I just don't want to get stuck in my blueprint. Place that. Okay, now let's place ourselves a door. 64 wood, so lucky we lucked out there. Ta-da! So I'm pretty sure you chop it, there you go, and close the door. Chop it to get in, close the door. So now you can actually have a secure residence, and if you think about it, it would be really cool. You could have like a tent over here for some other survivors at one point, and you could have one gathering wood, one gathering some herbs and spices or whatever, like plants, to come back and be made into medicine and spices. You could have one being a miner, all different kinds of stuff. So there is a big potential to this game. Just needs to keep on going and maybe start another campaign in either Indiegogo or Kickstarter. And just try again. I believe in you, Jeremy. You should try again. You're keeping going. It's not like you gave up. You keep adding content, and it looks great. So this is Christonian here playing Townseed. I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of an indie showcase rewind. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe as always. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for coming by, and hope to see you guys soon. Bye!